question. One of the big stereotypes that I come across anyway, usually when you hear the word trans, you think of tranny and porn, usually. So that gives the word trans a bad rap to begin with. Stereotypes. That we're all weird or different, or trans is the only thing we are. Like, I am trans, that is it, I have no life outside of that, I have no relationships, I have no parents, I'm just trans. So those are some of the bigger stereotypes. Like, for example, employers don't want to hire us because they're scared we'll scare customers away, essentially. People become uncomfortable around us because they don't know what pronouns to use or how to refer to us. Some people can't even look at us because we just look different. And people tend to, you have to be one or the other. You have to fit into the male or the female box. And if you don't, people tend to freak out, and then they don't know what to do. I personally haven't experienced a lot of that. I've been really, really lucky in the sense I have not been physically assaulted. I've been assaulted on several occasions, mostly when I was in high school, by students who were less than half of my age and didn't know what the words meant. Other than that, it's not really discrimination, but in the sense I get stared at in public washrooms. So public washrooms are an issue, like what do you do, where do you go? If I go into the women's, I'm stared at. If I go into the men's, I could be assaulted. And you'll find that, it's not just Charlottetown, you'll find that anywhere. But I've never really personally felt a lot of discrimination, but I know a bunch of my friends have. I know of a couple of people who, I won't say who, but there have been professors who have refused to use their chosen name in class and continue to call them by their birth name, even though it makes them extremely uncomfortable. Other forms, it's mild forms in a sense, but choosing not to use someone's chosen name or choosing not to use someone's pronoun. It shows a lack of respect, but in a way it's discrimination too. Basically, it's gonna be a challenge because it's gonna have to be a change in consciousness and a change of mindset of people, and that does not happen easily. Although I find, because I've done talks at different high schools, find that people your age tend to be much more open and accepting to it and just really don't care. And you'll find the older you get generations, the harder it is. But of course, there's definitely going to be those exceptions for people who just don't care either way, no matter what their age is. Basically, be active. If you see something that you think should be changed, like adding gender-neutral washrooms to your school if you don't have them, holding awareness meetings, or inviting someone like myself or someone else from the community to give a talk about it, doing a movie screening of a movie about trans, just basically making people aware of the fact that we are out there and there's a lot of us out there and we need the help, we need the voices.